in my training at a Mcdojo. Okay, first off, what is a Mcdojo? What's the difference between a Mcdojo and a dojo? Okay, the biggest difference is a Mcdojo is more of a business than academy, where a dojo is an academy. And once you start training at these gyms for about a month or two, you start to really get a sense what it feels like to be in a Mcdojo versus an academy. A dojo, you're really gonna feel used in, like, it's just more of a business, and you're gonna kind of feel that way. Okay, and there's some signs that we could go over before you sign up at these Mcdojos and get stuck in them. Okay, so let's go over the difference between what a Mcdojo and a dojo is. Okay, so first off, we already kind of went over it. A Mcdojo is a business versus a regular dojo is an academy. One of the biggest signs that it's a Mcdojo is the owner. Okay, the owner in a Mcdojo usually doesn't even teach the class. He's just like a businessman. He understands the martial art business, so he hurry ups and opens up a gym, finds some guys to teach the class. They're really not passionate about it. Sometimes they leave without notice, and then he has to hurry up and find someone else to cover class for them. And these guys aren't really even qualified, which means now you're in an unsafe setting with an unqualified instructor looking over you. Okay, so this is actually pretty serious. With the dojo, on the other hand, the owner usually is the teacher. He's there, he's on the mats, he's teaching, he's creditable. So you're in a much safer atmosphere, you're gonna have more fun, and you're actually gonna learn from a credible, probably black belt. Not saying that brown belts can't be good teachers, but usually the owner is a black belt, so usually it works out that way. And you're gonna just have a better class because the owner is more passionate, he has more energy, he actually cares about the students. It's just not like, all right, I'm gonna get paid for this class type thing. So that's a huge difference between a Mcdojo and a dojo, okay? Another thing that you really have to look out for are Mcdojos have long-term contracts, okay? They'll actually try to trap you in for like 2 years. They'll have some like fancy wordage. We're saying like, oh, well, we need you to commit to this. You can't get good within 1 year or so, something like that, where you need to just commit to us for 2 years and you'll see you're gonna get better. Yeah, that's true. If you do something for 2 years, you're gonna get better. But what they're really doing is just trapping you in the gym. They're trapping your payments, making sure you're gonna continue to pay them for 2 years. And what happens is you sign up, you do the 2-year contract, you realize you're not getting the best service. You realize you're not getting what you were thinking you're gonna get. Versus a dojo that has no contracts, the owner who's teaching the class, he understands that he has to keep on doing awesome classes. Otherwise, you could just leave. And not only that, the contracts, they usually keep in and trap people that don't want to be in class. And those people who are trapped in class, who are just going because they're under contract, they tend to bring the energy, they bring the vibes down, they come in late. Sometimes they're a little bit crabby and they kind of like hurt people on accident when they roll. So to me, I don't even like contracts, because if you're that kind of person, I don't want you at the gym anyways. I only want people who want to be at the gym. So contracts will trap people in there, and sometimes they trap people that shouldn't be in your gym in the first place. Another big thing with Mcdojos is they're gonna try to get as much money out of you as possible, and they're gonna do that by selling you their expensive gear. Okay, rash guards, t-shirts, gis, and you have to wear their gis, and their gis will be like $250. I'll give you a little secret. All gis are basically made from Pakistan. So you could get a $100 Pakistan gi versus a $250 Pakistan gi. They're all the same, okay? It's just the Mcdojo just trying to suck more money out of the student, okay? And true dojo, they're not really trying to suck money out of the student. They're more worried about the student getting better versus how much money can I get out of the student. And more you stay in this Mcdojo, you're gonna get that sense. Another big thing is Mcdojos won't allow visitors. They just won't allow it. They'll try to control you, not let you go to other gyms for their open mats, and they won't let you bring visitors in. So like, say if you have a friend that trains at another school, they won't let you come bring their friend in. They'll actually say no, that they have to be a member, they have to sign up first. And that's a kind of a way of kind of hiding of who they are. Because what I always say is the mat doesn't lie. So like, say if a visitor comes in, they're kind of like in their bubble, the visitor does good, it's gonna make them look bad. So that's kind of what's happening there is, so no visitors for McDojos make them look better, okay? Because sometimes they get exposed. Where Academy, they have open mats where they want to bring in new people. They want a place to feel comfortable where their students could bring other friends from other schools and they could train. And then my students, and plus not only that, like you get to train with other people. You know, you get to get out of your bubble. You get to expand your game, try new moves, and possibly get new moves done to you. So the whole open mat thing is huge. It's a huge for your experience, for your growth in jiu-jitsu. That's a big thing. So dojos or academies, they usually have those open mats to visitors. That's a good thing. You want to look for that. Another thing that McDojos do is, since the owner's not there, he's not at class, he doesn't know who's doing good or what, a lot of times they'll do their rankings by attendance. Every day you have to come in, do attendance, and if you've been to class 50 times, you get a stripe, you know, so forth, and you get your blue belt. Trust me, I've been teaching jiu-jitsu for over 11 years. Not everyone learns at the same rate. Some people should get their blue belt within 100 classes. Some people need a little bit more time, and it takes them 1,000 classes, which is fine. But that attendance right there is showing that they really don't care about the progression of their student. If you get promoted too fast, that kind of ruins the whole competition thing out of it, because now if you get promoted to the blue too fast, you don't even want to go to competitions because you know you're not going to do good. So it's better to stay at your true skill level, okay? And so academies more do the rank by skill, where the owner's there. He sees the students. He knows what they're doing. He knows what they're working on. He sees how they're rolling. It's not about how you win. It's not about if you're winning in practice. It's about how you're winning in practice. Are you working the technique, or are you just heavy and you're smashing? So that's a big thing with Academy is you're actually going to get ranked by your skill, not just by how many classes you've been to. To me, that matters a lot. Another thing that I kind of see on the social media aspect with McDojos is they won't use organic picks. They'll just kind of use like picks that they got from the big affiliation, and like none of the picks are from the gym, it's none of their students. Where academies, real dojos, they'll actually be posting real life pictures of their practice, their students smiling. It will actually be their pictures, okay? So all these things are actually really important, because if you end up going to McDojo right away, that could be a very toxic environment, and you might last there for a little bit, or you might just really enjoy that environment. But either ways, I've seen a lot of people go into McDojos, hate it, stop doing jiu-jitsu, and never try it again. And like, that's the last thing we want to happen, right? So it's very important when you're looking for a new gym that you want to find an actual dojo that's an academy. Stay away from the McDojos that are businesses, okay? So I really hope this helps you a lot, and good luck.